Well then, I guess I should start. Now, this is going to be different to my usual videos. Admittedly, I don't really have a usual video because I've only put out like 2 weeks worth of dailies, but it's going to be a little different because it's not going to be a heavily edited one with cuts between the stuff. You're going to hear me stutter, and I'm okay with that. The reason for this is mainly that, well, I've done a lot of pentakill videos, you know, trying to get the engineering specific, and it's just, I got burned out on them. That's the honest part. Like, daily videos are hard. Like, I used to enjoy editing, but if not enjoy editing, then at least tolerate it, and after the daily videos it was just like clearing out all of the previous footage and looking at the template just made me feel kind of there. So instead, I'm just going to drive around for a bit. It'll work for me. Oh, that's loud. I lied. There might be a cut there. Whee! Ah, some things never change. Anyway. Yeah, so you may be wondering why this video, why now? Like, for what purpose am I putting this out? Well, I could come up with some bullshit excuse and say, you know, I just feel like a change of style or whatever, but to be honest, it's... I saw a friend of mine, someone who is vastly more experienced than I am, crying bitterly over YouTube and all of the stuff that's happened to them. I mean, stuff that I have had similar experiences in, but nowhere near the level he has. Fade Dragonteer, for those of you who don't know him, is a anime reviewer and just general guru for any information that you know, probably don't need to know at all. And yeah, he helped me out during the early stages, particularly with editing and resolution. Resolution was a big problem, if any of you have seen the Speckles videos. Then again, those of you that are watching this probably have. Those few of you. The elite, if you will. Anyway, it kind of brought to mind some of the issues that I've had in the past, too. It's not easy doing this. Like, I do it mostly for fun. Or at least mostly to entertain myself from the crushing boredom that is not doing anything. Because, you know, that's the thing. And you'll notice for the daily videos that I put up, most of them were really, really simple. There was no one else involved, and there was a set theme. I mean, hell, the first one was basically just Battlefield 2 gameplay edited together. Because I was bored. And that's not what being a YouTuber's about. Not really. It's about, like, creating interesting and unique content that people actually want to watch, instead of just, you know, being dicks. Instead of just being a dick on camera. And, you know, that's just... thought I was going to blow up then. That's just something I haven't quite got yet. I mean, I've had collaborations fall through, I've tried to set up cooperative stuff in the past, and, you know, that's kind of bordering on what YouTube's about, but I thought that was a tunnel. Oops, I'll go this way then. And that is kind of what YouTube's about, but at the same time, like, yeah, they're really hard to do. You do need dedicated and interesting people to do that, and for the most part, the people I've worked with have either been focused solely on improving their own channel or their own specifics, or, like, you know, that they've been more, what's the word, completely and utterly fucking uninterested. That's bad news. Where am I? Huh, they shouldn't be this far south. Well, whatever. They're firing, so I'm just going to go away. I'm not sure if my microphone's picking it up, but there is a lawnmower / strimmer outside my window. Now this would be, you know, not really noteworthy, if not for the fact that it's the same strimmer every day for several hours. So I can't really do anything about it. I'm sorry. Where was I? Oh yeah, collaborations. They've fallen through in the past. One of the things that I wanted to specialize in early on was cooperative stuff. You know, multiple cameras, multiple perspectives, but the simple truth is that very few people have it in them to be entertaining as YouTubers. I like to think that I can do that, but there's more to it than that as well. There's a drive, a sense of, I need to do this now. It could be like motivation via numbers or motivation via feedback, but regardless, it needs to be there. And even those people that have the ability to be entertaining, and those people that might qualify as, you know, passable entertainers to start with, which is kind of what you need at the very beginning before you develop, they just don't have that motivation, and I fall into that category, really. Like, I have not yet found a real burning desire to do YouTubey things. I need to, eventually. Because, well, I can't go through life, like, just not being uninspired. That's just not going to work for me. But that is the primary reason why collaborations have fallen through in the past. You notice that I'm not going to edit that out because, again, this is not an editing video. And Fade has managed to do this for years, potentially even a decade. I've never actually, potentially even a decade. I've never asked him because, you know, it just didn't really seem to be pertinent information. But it's something that, like, I was thinking about while watching Fade's video of, like, just despair. And yeah, I've misunderstood what it is to be a YouTuber. Or to be more specific, I've completely gone after the wrong aspect of it. Like, I've been trying to make content that would potentially entertain other people, and, you know, it's mostly been about challenges and overcoming them for me, and that's not it. That's not what it's supposed to be about. Whoop, that's the edge of the world. I did not know that there was water on this planet. I probably should have. There is the horizon, the big, jagged horizon of death. Huh. Oh well. And yeah, I mean, it's one thing to put together like a series of challenge videos, but it's another to put together a YouTube project. Because, I mean, anyone can produce a frag video given a little bit of time and the correct editor. I mean, even if they got no experience with actually editing stuff, then yay. That's a bad landing. It'll do. Then they can still make stuff. And, well, there's more to it than that. I know I keep saying that, and it's really hard to explain, but what I need to do is I need to get serious. I need to, like, it's more than just setting goals and hoping that I will eventually get, like, a passable YouTube video out. It's... Heard footsteps. They're my footsteps, never mind. And, yeah. Is that an enemy? Nope. But, yeah, where was I? Yeah, get serious. I need to put together content that I would actually be willing to watch myself. Because, I mean, to be fair, I have watched the Battlefield videos, and I have been entertained by myself after a brief delay, but it's not enough. So, instead of trying to put out daily videos of questionable quality, which I have proven I can do, but I can't do consistently, I am instead... Whoop! Yay! I am instead going to be focusing on 3 videos of... Whoa, shit. Bad. There we go. 3 videos a week. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I've got no idea what those videos will be about at the moment. They might be continuations of the Pentakill series. I mean, it's unlikely, but it's probably on hold. They might be story-based. I know I've been planning to do a walkthrough, or in-character walkthrough, of a game called In Verbis Virtus, which is a voice-based magic-y explosion. Voice-based magic-y exploration/puzzle game that really attracted my attention. I think I should go the other way.
Time to close the deal.
Yeah, fuck you. Anyway, yeah. It could be that, it could be something entirely different that just catches my attention on the day. It might even be one of the fabled collaborations if I can find people that will actually be entertaining and willing to do them. Because, like, collaboration videos are hard to organise. They really are. Like, you have to get everyone in place, you have to make sure their sound is set up, you have to make sure that they've got several hours, you have to make sure they've got the motivation to do it on the day. And, you know, most collaborative thingies would use things like, say, money to motivate people for that sort of thing. Because, you know, you usually pay actors and then they show up and do the thing. But I can't do that because I'm a YouTuber. Or not even a YouTuber, really. I'm not to the point where I could reasonably call myself a YouTuber. I'm a writer with a hobby. But since I'm a writer with a hobby, I have no monies with which to entice people into doing the things. Alas. But, yeah. I guess that's what I'm going to be aiming for. I'm going to be going for producing 3 videos every week of interesting and varied things that I would be willing to watch myself. They're probably not going to be of the best quality, because, to be quite frank, if you were after the best quality, you go to one of the YouTubers that already does the best quality. I'm not going to get there for months, maybe even years. Editing is not my strong suit, and I have definitely got a... Really? Helicopter over my house, because why not? I don't have the skills, I don't have the talent, not yet. I am developing. That is the nice way of saying I don't know what I'm doing. Yep. But, yes. Until the point where I've actually... I don't know what I'm saying. It's very hard to play and talk at the same time, especially while doing the tricky things. Under the bridge? Yes. Years of playing Planetside. And by years I mean days. And 360 no scope. Technically counts. Where was I? Sorry, I'm getting distracted really easily now. So yes, Pentacle videos probably on hold, 3 videos a week, and I guess I'm relying on you, the people who actually checked this without me telling anyone, because I am not going to be telling anyone about this video. I am just going to leave it up on the channel, and the people who actually check it, these are the people. You are the people that I know I can rely on to give me reasonable feedback, because you're the people who are actually motivated in some strange, unique way to watch the crap that I put out. And, you know, thank you, I guess. No, I don't, not I guess. Genuinely, thank you. Because you are going to be the primary motivating force behind me finally getting this fat ass to actually do something useful. I guess that's it, really. I said all that I needed to say. A more experienced or useful, not useful, a more experienced or just generally better YouTuber would at this point, like, go off into some pre-prepared outro and, you know, fancy music that they have checked the copyright on. And to be fair, I did check the copyright on music at least. But I am not one of those YouTubers, so all I can really do is hope that jumping off this hill will somehow make me explode, and that will be where the video ends. Just wait for the turbo to recharge. While we're waiting for the turbo, don't forget to subscribe and like, because I've told no one about this video, so, you know, you're probably already subscribed, and let's be honest, the likes don't mean anything at this stage anyway. Just let me know how you feel. Let me know what you want me to do. Like, you don't even have to do it over YouTube, not really. If you're watching this video, chances are you have me on Skype, or Steam, or Discord, or anything, really. So, let me know. And here's hoping that I explode. Really? Ow. I want to explode, damn it! Really? That was like 1 bar of health. Can't even explode on cue. I've got a long way to go before I'm a good YouTuber. Well, until then, thanks for watching. This is where it fades out to black and my voice gets quieter and quieter until you can't hear me anymore, and then eventually the video stops.